Well, good morning, my friends. Thank you for your kind comments on the song last night. Um, yeah, I enjoyed doing that song a lot. It really spoke to my heart. So I hope it spoke to yours. And I had some good news last night I wanted to share with you first. Tommy Thomas brought his girl home, Pam, from the hospital. She had her last drainage tube taken out and she's home recuperating. She does have chest congestion, so please keep praying for her that she gets well. It's a long process. And Tommy isn't well himself, so he has a little hard time, so please be praying for him to lift him up and give him strength and ability when he needs it. Send those unemployed angels to his side, asking my guardian angel to do that for him and his family. And so anyway, I thought that was great news for him. And so thank you very much for your prayers, and he thanks you very much for the prayers, and you can see his comments on my site. So I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful, and for him. He loves Pam so very much, and it would be very devastating for him to lose her, as it would anyone. But I'm just grateful that God has seen to it that she's allowed to stay a little bit longer. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that our ozone layer is really in trouble. And I know you're probably thinking like I am, what can I do? Well, we need to pray about it, all of us. Keep it in prayer, because our angels in the world, especially Angel Jameson, who Lorna Byrne talks about, he's in charge of our earth. He's huge. And he has been trying to cool off the ozone layer. And it's very difficult because man, with their own free will, keeps putting crap into the air, greenhouse emissions and so forth. China and India are huge culprits of this. And I'm sorry, but coal is not the answer. We can't keep taking out of the earth precious minerals and oil. The earth needs it, okay? That's why we're having all these earthquakes, for one, okay? And we can't be doing that. So anyways, we've got to find other ways, and we have to do it quickly. Otherwise, we are not going to have an earth. And trust me, I don't want our children to be walking around in bubbles, and asking their teachers, why were we so stupid that we didn't do anything to fix the earth? We cannot allow the earth to go above another 3% of heat. And China's already at 6. This is not good. And we need to be praying that people listen to their good angels, listen to their guardian angel, listen to God to tell them what to do to fix this problem. And whatever they're spraying in the sky, that's not working, okay? You guys that's taking too long. Either we have to stop everything that we're doing as a world, as a nation, as one people, and say, enough is enough. We've got to do this. And you women, there's more women than there are men. And I know all the women out there, we banded together and said, enough is enough. Then we could change the world for our children and their children. We have cars that don't emit, these poisons. Like you know, in LA, I grew up in LA and smog and all that stuff. We learned how to fix it. And other countries can do the same thing, but they've got to do it now. You cannot wait. People are dying of breathing issues. People are dying. Okay? And people even here in America, COPD, whatever you call it. You know, I've got a gym teacher that has it. I've got a cousin that has it. You know, from the environment, they're getting, you know, breathing issues. This is not acceptable. Okay, this is not acceptable. Living like this is not acceptable. So we have to do something about it. Come up with different ways to resolve our transportation, our electricity. You know, there are ways to do it. People have invented things, and you know, just because it doesn't make a whole lot of money, but it does work, you don't want to do it? That's ridiculous. We've got to clean our oceans. We have to plant more trees, broadleaf trees. We can't be cutting a bunch of forests down in Canada. Canada, hello? You know, you can't be cutting your forest down like that. We need those trees for the ozone layer. Without the ozone layer, we don't have a planet. Do you understand that? That's it. We don't have bees. I've got bees outside dying all the time. I see them, you know, working and trying to stay. I don't see very many butterflies. Do you see a lot of butterflies? Really? We're losing insects and animals year after year. Hello, wake up out there. Is anybody listening? This is my rant for today, okay? I have got to get people to listen somehow. You've got to do something to change things, okay? I'm doing my part to help people who can't hear. You have got to do your part. Get up off your duff and do something. Invent something. Don't wait any longer. Pray daily, hourly, if you need to. 24/7. I don't care. Just do it. You know? Prayer is very powerful, and we need prayer like crazy. Our leaders are totally out of their gourd. Nobody can agree on anything. What's wrong with you? You can't agree to save the planet? Hello? Have you lost your minds? Listen to your souls. Listen to your heart. You know what is right. We've got to do something about the ozone layer. Really, it is the most serious problem facing us today. And it's not war, and it's not North Korea, and it's, you know, although they're not, you know, not too far behind. You know, it's not Trump. It's not, no, it's all of us caring about each other, you know, as brothers and sisters. Just because they live in another country doesn't mean that they have nothing to do with you. They do. We all affect each other, spiritually, environmentally, physically. We affect each other. And with social media, we affect each other. Okay? If you speak an evil word to a crystal in a petri dish, it's going to affect it and make it ugly. Do you understand? Our words matter. God spoke and the universe came into existence. We are a speck from God's heart. Our soul fills our entire body. We are a speck of God. And we are all brothers and sisters on this planet. Please, please stop causing problems for the world Otherwise, we won't have a world anymore. We will have an outcome that we did not want or wish for. I want to see children running after butterflies. I want to see children running in a field and playing tag football if they want to, or soccer, and breathing and not coughing up a lung, or not being able to even do that. I want to see them out enjoying the world and all that God has to offer us. Please, please be praying about this earnestly, that we do something to change now, not tomorrow or months from now, but now. Thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe.